Hey there, just catching you up on today. I slept in a little bit, and hubby had to get up on a Saturday for calls for work. I got a little bit of laundry done, and we're getting some propane for our grill. And I got a little laundry done this morning before we left, and um, I made English muffins with peanut butter and jelly, which I don't know why I'm craving those lately, but they're really good. Um, what else? Oh, I paid some bills and opened some mail and kind of, just some little petty things to do to keep busy while he was on his call. And then my father, whose wife is going through chemo, she's 80. She just had a hysterectomy because of the cancer, and then now she's going through chemo. And this is halfway through 18 months worth. More than halfway. They're a little bit more than halfway through. But my father's 85, and he's her caregiver. And he came down with bronchitis, and I think it was just because he was worn down and vulnerable. So I brought over some homemade chicken soup, which I was pleased that I had in the freezer, just in the event of a neighbor or someone needing something. So I took that over to them, or we took that over to them. We stopped and got some corn. We go to a feed and seed store and buy the whole kernel corn for my turkeys and my deer, which I'll insert pictures in here so you can see them. And then I think we're gonna go look for some dress shoes for Chris. All set? What was the deal about the propane?
It's just they do it by a weight. So if you brought in a tank that was half full,
Mm-hmm.
what you doing
Recording a vlog.
right now?
Yeah.
Oh. If you brought in a tank that was half full, they're only going to bring it up to a certain weight. So you should only bring in empty tanks.
Well, that was empty, right? Our tank?
I believe it was. Maybe there was a little bit left.
Okay, so I'll catch you guys up later. I'm off to do more shopping. We've been to Kohl's and we picked up 2 shirts for Chris. He likes t-shirts underneath his dress shirts that have a pocket when he's traveling so that he can tuck his boarding pass and all that relevant stuff into his shirt pocket. So we got a couple of those on sale. What were they, like half price? So they were normally $20 each, and they were about $11, which was a good thing. We stopped in when we did. And then we went to the Red Wing shoe store to try to find him some dress shoes, which is no easy task when you wear a size 15 shoe. Right, honey?
That's right.
So not only did it not have the style that we were looking for, like for dress pants, like not Dockers or khakis, but like dress pants, but they didn't have them in the store in his size. So we're on a hunt to go find some dress shoes that will fit. So where are we going now?
We're going to go to a few more shoe stores and
Like at the mall?
somewhere to eat.
Like where to eat?
I don't care.
Okay, we go to the pet store to eat.
Perfect. We'll have ferret for lunch.
Oh, no, I meant like dry dog food.
Oh.
Wet dog food?
This is very boring for people to watch.
I guess. Yep. So this is our little, oh, there's a frozen cow. Frozen ice cream. We can go there. This is our little town square. And the little train depot, which is historic. And then there's a Civil War and locomotive history. It's like a Southern Museum. There's actually a story about the General, which was a Civil War era train that was hijacked, and I think it's in there. Isn't it in there? But it's a long story, but basically it changed the Civil War, American Civil War as we know it. So, wow, I wonder how long this train is going to be. Looks like lots of coal is going somewhere.
That's right. Made in America. Coal.
Coal.
Guy from the coal miners.
That's our little depot. I wonder what year that was created. This used to be called Shantytown because the Civil War, no, Big Shanty, was Kennesaw because the Civil War soldiers would set up their tents and it looked like a shanty town. And then the neighboring town is Ackworth, and that was called Little Shantytown. Or something like that. But Chris actually had an ancestor who was here that we just learned about. Like, even his parents didn't realize that. Was it the Iowa guy or the Indiana guy?
Iowa Knight.
The Iowa Knight Infantry grandfather. He's like a great grandfather. Great. There's a Chris.
It's an engine.
The engine, whatever. We used to call it the caboose when I was little. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, your third great grandfather fought here. Second great grandfather, and we didn't know about that until we started doing genealogy. So, and the likelihood that his great great grandson would end up in Georgia, exactly where he served in the war, is pretty crazy. Oh, there's a historic marker right here. It says Big Shanty. A construction camp of laborers. Oh well, missed it. Whoa! Oh, there we go. Now I can capture it. See if you guys can read that. It's behind the sign, but anywho. I remember coming here when I was a little girl. There's Wildman's store. He's all about the Confederacy. I'm just trying to publish videos.
Why don't you publish the stuff we did from when we went down to Mexico?
Because, well, I can. I just don't want to do all travel videos because then it's becoming just a travel channel. Know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, the people that subscribed didn't subscribe when I was doing all these tours and travel videos.
And subscribe if we're doing driving down the road video and talking.
Well, that's all I'm doing lately is driving around. Taking you back and forth to the airport has become my job. Oh, there's a suburban bar and social club with music and stuff going up.
For short service.
That is Kennesaw Mountain, known for its Civil War battlefield, which is now a national park. We decided to go home now. Chris is getting hangry.
That's true.
We need to feed the man so he doesn't bite my head off. Because that's what happens when he gets hangry. Why are you laughing? It's true.
Baiting.
That's why you're laughing. Are you hangry?
Pretty hungry.
But are you hangry?
You don't hang up that stupid camera. I'm going to.
The camera loves you, baby.
Catch me at the beach.
What? We would love you more at the beach.
I would love it back.
I made these 2 salads. I made one big salad actually for our lunch, and it is cucumbers, Roma tomatoes, red onions, some garlic, and then the sauce is olive oil and red wine vinegar and Dijon mustard and some salt and pepper. And Chris doesn't like feta cheese, so I put some Parmesan on his, and then I like feta, so I put feta on mine. Okay, well, we finished our salad and rested a little while. Chris had to check in with work, which of course needed his attention. So we're at 6:12 and we're headed out again. It's still very nicely daylight, which is why we love living in the South. So we're headed to pick up something at the pharmacy, and then we're gonna go to our outdoor shopping mall, which is local to us. And there was talk about some ice cream somewhere in there. So I don't know. We'll have to see how we're feeling. Oh, and we talked to our son via FaceTime. He's with his girlfriend visiting her family in Alaska. So shout out to anybody watching who's in Alaska. It was 65 degrees and I think it was near 90 here today with probably 100 and something humidity. It was horrible. So he looked like he was having a fun time. And yeah, check in with you soon. We went to our outdoor mall and found one pair of shoes in a size 14, and then we decided to just go ahead and check out our indoor mall and went to all the stores that would have men's dress shoes. All the stores in a size 14, nobody had any. So now we're at Shoe Carnival, and sometimes we get lucky here, so I think this may be the last stop. But as you can see, it's getting dark. It's 8:15 now, and that's lightning. Here comes the thunder. Wait for it. Maybe it was far away. Oh. Yeah. Love me some southern rainstorms. These are just the greatest when you're inside and you hear this thunder. Oh. And lightning. It's not so fun to be out in it though. Yeah, I think we're almost toast. We're just pretty worn out. Been doing this all day long. But I'll keep you posted. Wish us luck. Such goes the hunt for a size 14 men's shoe, or any clothes for that matter. We were lucky to find the large extra tall at Belk in the big and tall men's department. But he's not big. He's just tall. So we always have a problem, which was why there were only 2 shirts. So I forgot to tell you, we looked at the weather map before we left the mall because we were just going to wait it out, but then Chris saw that it hasn't even really gotten to us yet, like the main part of the storm. So he said, I'm just going to run, I'll go get the car and I'll pick you up. So he goes running out into this torrential rain, and I see something bright like bounce off the ground and then roll, and he looked over to his right but then kept running, and then I kept watching that whatever it was looked like either aluminum or something reflective. And then I thought, you know what, it's in the puddle on the side of the road by the curb where there was like 5 inches of water, and it looked like it was glowing. So I thought, oh my gosh, I bet you he dropped his phone when he was running. And sure enough, we go out and he picked me up at the curb, and I said, you need to turn around. Do you have your phone? He goes, wait, oh my gosh, no. Where's my phone? Where is it? And I said, I just saw you running and the phone came out of your pocket and landed in a puddle. And he's like, oh my gosh. Then I was like, don't worry, it's the kind of phone that is waterproof now. Plus he has an OtterBox on it because he drops his phone all the time. So I said, just go by the curb and I'll open the door and I'll jump out and pick it up. That's why I'm soaked when I really shouldn't be wet at all because he picked me up. So I got out, grabbed his phone. It was like 5 inches of water. And we picked it up, wiped it off with towels, and when we get home, he'll probably open the OtterBox and everything just to be sure that it's all not wet inside the case. But yeah, his phone still works. iPhone, I think he has the 5S Plus. Waterproof. Ooh, more lighting. Here comes. No luck. Hey there, we stopped at 2 more stores and got 1 more pair of shoes. And then we were making our way across town to the ice cream place. It closes at 11. It's 9:30, and Chris was hungry.
So we got varsity chili dogs
Yes.
and the onion.
Atlanta is known for the varsity. It looks like this. And when you go up to the window, they say, "What do you have? What do you have?" So their chili dogs are the best. How old is the varsity?
1920 something.
Oh, really? I was going to say
1930.
1950. Like there's a varsity. The original varsity is downtown in Atlanta. I think I have chili on my mouth. The original varsity is downtown in Atlanta, and it is historic. It's a historic
Right
site.
across from Georgia Tech.
Yeah, right across from Georgia Tech campus.
Probably says.
They have peach and fried apple pies. Original recipes still in use and made from scratch daily. They are thevarsity.com. Chili dogs, hamburgers, onion rings, french fries, fried pies, and their frosted orange is to die for. It's like a whipped, what do you call those? Orange sickles? Orange sickle, yeah, like the vanilla ice cream dipped in orange on a popsicle stick that you used to have, but this is a drink. It's like a smoothie, frozen and blended.
There we go.
What's that say?
Is that the varsity?
The varsity.
And then it says,
What do you have?
what do you have?
What do you have? What do you have? So if you ever get to Atlanta,
When you get to Atlanta.
this is not health food by any stretch, but it's historic.
Gotta go. Got one more chili dog waiting.
Yeah, he
Bye.
had 3 and I had 1.
Okay,
and
bye-bye.
And then we're headed to ice cream. He's hangry, so I better go. Dog, chili, mustard, and guess what he puts on top?
Onions.
All kind of onion.
There we go.
Guess what? We figured it out. 1928.
That was close.
You win the prize. There it is. That's the varsity. And some of their lights are out. It should say varsity. The varsity. But we actually saw a lady just driving around from the other side. She stopped to take a picture of it because...
You know what? Probably from this side it says the varsity,
yeah,
not
go
just
around.
the C.
Go around that way and... There we go. We flipped it around to the other side so you could see the varsity.
You said s'mores or hot chocolate?
S'mores.
S'mores, okay. Sorry, I always just, it literally give me a second, but then I forget for some reason.
Sounds good. Yeah, me too. Who doesn't like s'mores?
Who doesn't like ice cream?
Yeah.
It's not me, actually. I think ice cream's too sweet now for my taste.
So is it vanilla based?
It's a sweet cream base. So it's a really just a blank slate, so we can flavor with anything. That's all right when I have like a key lime pie flavor and stuff like that. And we're also gonna get a key lime flavored ice cream.
So what are you
It's
doing?
liquid nitrogen that's coming out. It's at negative 325 degrees.
Oh my god.
So it instantly freezes cream or whatever flavors you have.
Down here.
Yeah. When we have really busy days, especially during the, like over the summer, like school and stuff, during the day or whatever, it would get hot in the dining area. But then once you come in here, it's nice.
Yeah.
Then there's so many people that it starts to get warm.
Do you ever get burned by it?
No, not really. I mean, but it is cold enough to burn you. The thing is, it comes out in center really a lot, so it's like there's no real reason for it to ever like get on your hands.
Yeah. I really can't see what's out there.
Dude, it's Miracle Whip.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm still
What is it?
horseradish. It's got a horseradish.
Oh, clear sinuses.
Yeah.
A family came in and then teased this kid, and he was like, "I'm gonna make yours fish, grapefruit, and broccoli flavor." And then the kid started crying.
Oh,
It was so sad.
Anchovies. This is hers. Yeah, okay. Wow. Your arms get sore.
And then what happened, like, for me, I have like no feeling right here because my hands are constantly rubbing against the side of the wall. But I mean, it's just like the same thing as you hold a pencil, you get that writer's knot. It's like
I
that.
can take off his mask.
What?
Where was that?
It was back on the table. I just figured out what you know 30 years ago. Oh, you're
Yeah,
fine.
we're sharing. Oh, I was gonna say, it was like, it's huge.
But look at him.
I wasn't
He's
judging.
gonna
There was
eat.
nothing to do.
I'll eat real fast because he'll like
I'll take
devour
it.
the whole
I need to learn enough.
It's just a.
You know what? I think the medium was like smaller than large.
Let's have a banana pudding.
Do we get to lick the spoon?
So is the fruit, is it like fresh fruit?
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Holy frozen cow.
Holy frozen cow. It's
What's your
frozen.
name?
And Julie. I probably shouldn't put my last name in there actually. Oh, no, there's something.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
S'mores. Holy frozen cow. Follow them on Facebook. Frozen Cow Creamery. Ooh, that's fun.